Hey guys, this is Arm Productions, aka Nana4673, and I am back in Reflections on the River Part 7, this must be? But why did you need to compensate to begin with? Why were you so intent on hiding your talents and pursuing a memory? I think your accomplishments are impressive as they are. God, I can't speak. I'm sorry. You may not be exactly like your mother, but why is that necessary? I hope you do not find it presumptuous of me to think of us as friends by this point. And as a friends, I hope you will take my words to heart. I honestly think it's time for you to let go of the past. And it is time for me to do the same. You're asking a lot of me. I'm not asking this for my sake, but as for your own. I do not wish to see you throw yourself in the past, seeking answers you'll never find, squandering your own talents. I will be leaving the city soon to seek education and training elsewhere. I will study to become a physician. I would like to invite you to come with me. There is little left here for either of us. We can start over, stand on our own feet. With what coin? Even selling this house wouldn't be enough. If coin is the only thing stopping you, that will not be a problem. He reached into his robe and drew out an impressive amulet. I wasn't sure it was what was most impressive in it, the many jewels embedded in it, or the intricate pattern carved in gold, or the fact that it was possibly the gaudiest things I've ever laid my eyes on. I expect your friend Zarnir would pay a small fortune for something like this, right? He'll fleece you. I assure you there's no possibility he could pay me the full worth of this amulet, but it will be enough. Shall I take that as a yes? I need to know how much I should negotiate the selling price to. It's quite a bit more to cover the costs of an additional person. Is this what you went back for at the palace? Yes. You risked your life for this tacky piece of jewelry. This tacky piece of jewelry is going to buy us our future. Just as soon as you show me the way to the marketplace. Fine, I can't believe you don't know the way still. What would you even do without me? I am hoping I will not have to find out. It took a while for Anu to get all the coin together, but we took that time to our advantage. We packed whatever we needed on our journey with us, and discarded what was unnecessary. Today was the day we were to collect our money, and we brought our belongings with us. We were ready to leave as soon as we got our payment. There was really no use in making a second trip back. My little Sheng finally setting out on their own way of life. Here's the money for the amulet. It was tricky to find a buyer for it, but your pals on you can always manage. You dropped a heavy sack of coin on the table. We quickly had a look through it. This looks to be correct. And if I arranged for the transportation as you requested, you will meet them at the city gates. Thank you. He slipped a gold coin to Ainu, the one from the money bag. It was more than necessary for a small service like that, especially as Ainu had already got his proper payment, but I suppose he deserved some gratitude now and then. Pleasure doing business with you, Fancy Ropes. Now, if you have any last-minute treasures you wish to leave with me, we're good. Cold, even at the end. The two of you look one after another, right? I said nothing, but nodded. As we walked towards the city gates, Shun turned to speak to me. But what about your house? What is to become of it now? Don't worry, I handled it. Did you sell it to Ainu? Nah, set it on fire. I beg your pardon? What, we're making a cream break with the past, aren't we? Come on, we'll miss our ride. And with their only possessions on their backs, the witch and the prince left the kingdom, seeking their fortune and future elsewhere. They left in the past and began to walk side by side. While they cannot be sure what lay before them, they knew that their friendship and their determination would see them through to their happily ever after. A few years has gone by since we left Jianxing behind. We ended up in a small city in the kingdom of Yiyu, quite a considerable distance away from our former home. Neither of us really minded though. A physician by the name of Kui took us in. He was impressed with the skills we arrived at his doorstep with, and refused any monetary reward for teaching us. Instead he hired us as apprentices. While Kui was not the most prominent in the field or especially wealthy, he was kind and an intelligent mentor. Though our examinations would soon be upon us, I still felt as though he had an endless amount of knowledge left to teach us. So, what does this pressure point affect? Our examination was only a few days away, and as usual Shun and I were going over our studies at night after our daily chores were completed. It had become a routine to us to quiz each other. We seemed to work better with each other's help than our own. Sickness of the kidneys. That's right. Let's see, what should I ask you next? There was a pause as I skimmed over the text to pick up a question that might trip him up. Sheng? Yeah? Have you ever considered what you might do after this? After what? When we pass the examinations and get our qualifications, of course. You said when, not if. How do you know for sure we're going to pass? I have confidence in our abilities. I guess stay on here for Grace? Suppose that is reasonable, however. We still have a good deal of money left, and I have been saving my wages. I've been considering purchasing a shop on the market street. I'm starting a small clinic there. Oh, I see. There's no need to look so put out. I'm obviously inviting you to join me. You're hopeless without me, after all. I will take that as a yes. Of course. Reflections on the river, everyone! Interesting. That is interesting. That was a really good game. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I really liked the fact that they were like focusing on friendship instead of making every relation ever romantic, and I liked the gender neutral thing they had for the main character. I think that was on purpose. There was really good dialogue and writing, and well, Shun was at least a very good character, as was the main character. They had like defined personalities, and the music is great. What else? The art is, as I mentioned before, I really love the art style. I have this weird thing. This is gonna sound really weird, but I have a thing for noses, because I really love art styles where they actually make different noses, if you can follow me, because often when in anime and manga art style, this is not really anime and manga art style, not really, but they often like all have the same noses, and it's a little annoying. I like it when there's like they have different noses, which is weird to say, but I like that. Like, it's a defining physical trait you can have, and I like it when people do that. So yeah, and yes, the backgrounds especially were very lovely, and with like small animations from day to night, and the general user interface, the GUI, was really really good. Now I'm just nitpicking, but this little donut doesn't make much sense to me, I'll be honest. Little green donut. I would say it'd be a little cooler without it. It kind of ruins the whole aesthetic of the thing. Maybe that's just me. I'm just nitpicking, to be honest. Oh wow, there are a lot of CGs. Did I lose some because I didn't know? Well, whatever. And well, yeah, that was a good ending, I hope. I kinda liked it. On first try, even. Yay! Either way, it's a really cool game. I liked it a lot. And I hope you enjoyed it too. And I will be seeing you in the next NaNoRenO game. I don't even remember what that is. Actually, I think I know what that is. It's a game I've heard a lot of good things about, so I'm looking forward to that. And I will be seeing you in whatever I make. My head is tired. I've been recording this entire game in one sitting. I didn't mean to do that. It happened. I'll see you in whatever. Bye.